Well, hi Pisces, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Pisces, let's find out what you can expect coming up in your life. For Pisces, please. And there you are as a Queen of Cups, a water sign. Okay, the overall energy of your reading is the Magician. Wow. There's the infinity symbol. That means that's the symbol of intuition and knowing. I think you already know you have all the tools to make a relationship work. You have a giant cup of love in your heart. You have a pentacle for security and stability. You have a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings and also passion. And you have a sword of truth and clarity. So you have what it takes to have the type of relationship that you want. Up in your highest energy, the Ace of Wands. These are the two strongest energy cards in your entire reading. And the Ace of Wands is about a fresh start, a new beginning, just blooming. This is wonderful. So you're manifesting. You're manifesting a fresh start and a new beginning where you can use all your tools. Yeah. And it's right next to the Ace of Wands is right next to the Ten of Cups. This is right above the Magician. You're manifesting 10 cups of love, sunshine, rainbows, union between two people. There's also children, dancing, a lot of joy associated with this card, and a lot of love and union. This is what you want. You're moving towards it. It's been work. It hasn't been easy. I don't know, you've had some trials and tribulations like most people. You're pushing this boat along with a pole from rocky waters towards a smoother, calmer, more peaceful place in your life. And look at all the swords. Look at all the truth and the clarity you're taking with you. But you're doing it. And you're moving right towards that Ten of Cups. One thing you probably don't really realize is you're holding on to this staff. We got the Ace of Wands here, and you're holding on to a wand. This is a staff of fresh starts, new beginnings, and you're looking out over the horizon. There are 3 ships out there, and you're wondering if your ship is going to come in. But you're heading towards this place you've really worked on. This is right next to the Magician, and I think you're manifesting your ship coming in, is what I think is happening here. And it is exactly what you want from life. It is exactly the type of person you want to spend a lot of time or maybe even the rest of your life with. You're actually manifesting this. This right next to the Magician here is the Emperor. The Emperor is right under moving forward slowly, and it's next to the Magician. The Emperor is a card for Aries, so Aries might be strong in your chart or might be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. The energy is what's most important, and the energy of the Emperor is being grounded, being solid. The Emperor is sitting on a granite throne. This is like, the Emperor goes by the book, okay? So the Emperor is like knowing what you want. I already said you know what you want, and you're manifesting it. You're sticking to your guns, like, you're not going to settle for anything less. You're very well liked and well respected by others. And you also might be a leader in your profession. So I feel like all this energy that you have is allowing you to manifest just what it is that you want. And here on the ship that's coming in is the Sun. This is like one of the best cards. You got the Ten of Cups and the Sun and the Ace of Wands, the Magician. You got some good cards here. The Sun is all about fresh starts and new beginnings with lots of joy here and lots of love. It just beams coming in on your ship, and you're manifesting it. You're holding out for it. You're waiting for it, and you're moving right towards it. On the other side of the Sun and under the Magician is the Three of Pentacles. This is what you're trying to avoid. You're trying to avoid three's a crowd. You're trying to avoid any third parties. You're trying to avoid a relationship where you're arguing or bickering all the time. You want to be, you want to see eye to eye in your relationship. And so you're going to have the Sun. The Sun's coming in on the ship. And this is what won't be on the ship. This is what you're avoiding right here. The Magician's actually pointing to your card right here, the Queen of Cups, so the water energy. So this is Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. This is you could have Scorpio or Cancer in your chart too someplace. Or Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer also might be coming in on that ship or be in their chart someplace or around the reading. But the Queen of Cups, you know, this is a big cup. This cup has a lid on it. There's little windows on that cup. So you do have questions. You see, you're trying to imagine what your next person is going to look like. Who are you going to be able to hand 10 cups of love to, and they're going to be able to hand 10 cups back. So you're kind of dreaming, and you're kind of, by looking in that cup and really thinking about what it is that you want, you're manifesting. You're manifesting love right into your life. And when this love comes in, you're not going to question it. It's not going to be one of those, like, you know, wishy-washy. It's going to be clear that they're bringing happiness and love. And union is it's going to end up in a union. Let's see what the second half has for you for Pisces, universe. Oh, I see some things that you've been going through. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, sometimes we go through things, and it looks like that's what's happened with you, Pisces. And before you were having this Ace of Wands, you were going through a mental stress, sort of a confusion in your mind about what it is that you want. You know, how are you going to achieve what it is you want from love? So, and from life itself. So you were like all over the place. This is like struggles. And it's like mental struggles. You might have been, it could have been some actual, you know, literal struggles with a partner. Okay. So you, next to the Five of Wands, which this is the energy that is helping you to move forward. So it's weird how that happens, but if without that energy, you may be stuck in wherever you were and not move forward. Well, you are moving forward, and that energy has to do with it. That Five of Wands is right next to the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords, this is, you know, I think that you were trying not to deal with what was going on, blindfold, swords up, arms crossed, your heart. It's like if you dealt with this, it would just hurt your heart, or you might hurt somebody else's heart. And so you were like blocking, dealing with this energy right here. But you are dealing with it. You can only not deal with it for so long. The Judgment card is right next to the Two of Swords. Your guardian angels and spirit guides became involved. And they're the ones that have been blowing that horn down on you to get you to awaken to what's going on in your life. If you want something better, you need to do something about it. And you're awakening, and you're doing something about it. Under this mental strife, and next to this energy here of the Emperor, of you actually knowing what you want, you put all your love on a shelf. There's 9 cups here, and you're guarding it. Happily, it's like, you know you have it, but while you're in this energy of the Five of Wands, you didn't feel like giving it out. It was like, you know, who feels like giving it out when you're in this mental place in your head over this previous relationship, which was all a spiritual lesson. It's about, you know, how to recognize a good relationship from a bad, and how to move on from a bad one. But it was bad. I had the Tower card here. You were trying to block dealing with it because you didn't want a Tower moment for you or them. But, you know, it's just something that had to go down. You know, it had to happen. So there was a Tower moment. There was a breakup. There could have been a little fight, argument, you know, might have taken place. And it put you in this state of, actually took the blindfold off, you put your one sword down, your heart is no longer blocked, but you decided that you're moving forward with your sword up. So you're not swinging it, but you're well aware of what you don't want now. You're well aware, and it makes you more aware of what you do want when you know what you don't want. So you're just on guard for the right person to come in. So if somebody comes in and they're bringing this other type of energy, you're going to swing the sword. You're not going to get into that type of relationship again. And this is part of your spiritual lesson, right next to the Judgment card. Protect yourself. Put yourself first, not them. And then under the Nine of Cups, where you do have all that love that you could share with somebody, is the Justice card. This is the card for Libra. Libra might be strong in your chart or strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. But this is you taking control over yourself. This is you with your sword up, Page of Swords, your sword's up. You're getting your life on track. You're getting your scales balanced. You're figuring out what love is supposed to feel like, what love is supposed to look like. And you're actually manifesting it to come in by taking charge of yourself. Next to the Justice card is the Chariot. And this is under the Tower card. Boy, are you moving forward. You're moving forward. That's what this is all about. You can move forward. You're moving forward casually right here. Just kind of moving forward methodically. But the Chariot, if you snap those reins, those sphinxes will get up and they will book. So it's like Chariot of the gods, you know. Those sphinxes will get up and you can just fly forward once you're balanced. So it's kind of up to you how you want to move forward. But one thing is, you are definitely moving forward from this breakup. You're going to leave it behind. You're ending up in this place of focusing and working on yourself, on your own stability and your own security, your own groundedness. It's just kind of keeping your nose to the grindstone, thinking about you, yourself, and having your sword up at the same time, you know, because you're in self-protection now. Now you're doing things for you, and that's what the universe wants. They want you to focus on you. But there's definitely a new beginning and a fresh start coming in. And there's somebody on a ship out here that's coming in that you've manifested. And so, you know, I can't, you know, they could be Libra, they could be a water sign, they could be Aries. It doesn't really matter. But when they come in, you'll know it, because they're coming in with lots of joy. And you'll feel the joy. You'll look in their eyes, and you will see the joy in their eyes. And that's who's coming in, okay? So you meet somebody new that comes, and you look into their eyes, and you can see the joy in their eyes, and the hope, and the love in their eyes. You'll know right away. You'll know right away that that's the person. So, I'm taking out one more card here. And it's the Moon. This is your card, Pisces, the Moon. But the energy is what's most important. This is about things to be exposed that have been hidden, or things that were hidden that are exposed. Yeah, I mean, either way. Like night turning to day. You didn't know the lobster was going to crawl out until it did. You didn't even know it was under the water until it crawled out. So this is like, it could be something unexpected when this person comes in. but it's like you've seen the light, okay? And you know what it is now that you need and that you want, and you know that you have the tools to make a relationship work if it's with the right person. So this is enabling you with you knowing that you know you deserve better and that you want more. Moving forward with your guard up, you know that you can do it, and so you're manifesting. And you're moving away. You know exactly. You knew you had to get out of this energy of the Five of Wands being up in your head. You knew you had to deal with it, and you are moving forward with lots of truth and clarity that is coming to you. Maybe every day some kind of truth and clarity is coming to you and is helping you to move forward. So Pisces, this is your reading. Thank you so much for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.